Okay, welcome to my strength and stretch combo workout. We're going to mix up a little bit of stretching, a little bit of strengthening for our upper back, shoulders, our postural muscles, okay? To loosen things up, but also to strengthen those muscles. So that way we can have better posture and less fatigue in those muscles throughout the day. So go ahead and start with, I have a medium resistance band. You can have a light one. If you're not ready for any resistance, that's okay too. I'm holding on with my palms facing forward and facing a wall. Okay, so this first one is more of a stretching one, but I have my hand and one end of the band against the wall, and then I'm just rotating. So I'm really just focusing on this one is an upper back stretch, getting my thoracic spine warmed up. Okay. I have a little bit of the resistance of the band to kind of help cue me to really rotate through some of that tightness. Not going to any sharp pain. Keeping my elbows straight. I'm rotating behind me. My toes are facing forward. Everything's facing the wall, and then I'm turning my one hand away, like I'm waving to the neighbor behind me. Last one. And now we're going to pause here, tighten up on the band just a little bit so you have a little more resistance. And now it's like I'm gonna rotate just a little bit so I have a little more resistance. So I'm kind of quarter turned away from the wall, and I'm gonna elbow that neighbor now. Squeezing my shoulder blades together. So we're working those rhomboids, middle traps, squeezing the shoulder blades together. That was upper back muscles, okay? Yes, it's important to loosen things up. It's important also to strengthen, to prevent future tightness. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shake that out. Let's do the other side. So back to the stretchy one, rotating that other arm, waving to that neighbor behind you. Inhale to return. Exhale to wave away. Inhale to return. 4 more. 3, 2, try to really turn so you're facing, your feet are planted, but you're looking behind you. Okay, you're gonna tighten up on that side of the arm that you were just working. I quarter turn towards the side, I'm gonna pull, so kind of like I'm starting up a lawnmower a little bit, and I'm elbowing that neighbor behind me. Squeezing now my other shoulder blade, squeeze behind me, that shoulder blade of the moving arm into the stable shoulder blade. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Okay, go ahead and put your back against the wall. I'm gonna put my palms facing down. I'm on either end of the band. We're gonna go back into a nice, gentle stretch one again, okay? So reaching up overhead, my arms look like that. I'm gonna do a little, reach my fingertips up towards the ceiling, a little traction, and then lower everything down. Reach my arms up to the ceiling, open up, allow, everything to expand, those rib cage. Inhale, allow those ribs to expand, and then go up on your tippy toes, reach those fingertips up to the ceiling, bring them down and down. Reach up, allow those shoulders to almost like get into the ears even, opposite of what we say sometimes. Allowing it, getting that good movement in your shoulder blades, okay? Shoulder blade not only needs to be stable, but it needs to be able to move. And reach, reach, reach. And down. on going. And reach. Good. And reach. I am going on my tippy toes. Yeah, a little calf workout too. Oops. And reach. And down. Last one. So we're getting a stretch in these lats, in these ribs, in the pecs a little bit, okay? Shake that out. I kind of felt that my shoulder's still working a little bit, right? Okay, palms are facing down. I choke up on the band just a little bit, so I have a little bit of resistance, and now we're getting back into resistance and strength training. So I'm doing pull aparts, okay? I am making sure, I know we are just arching and expanding. Now I'm turning back on my core, okay? So no excessive crazy arch. Turn on that core. Squeeze the blades together. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Good. 6 more. 5, 4. I'll face you guys so you can kind of see a little better. 3, 2, and 1. Take that out. Let's reach overhead. Let's do the same thing overhead. My bands are a little in front of my head. Again, I'm looking at where my pelvis is. If it was a bucket of water, it's not tipping out in front of me. It's not tipping out behind me. It's right in the middle. So we can get that neutral spine, core's on, rib cage is down. I'm breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now, elbows glued to my side, palms are facing each other. I choke up on the band a little bit more, and I'm doing a I have no money, I have no money. So external rotation at my shoulder, working those, the infraspinatus, one of your rotator cuff muscles. 6, that one's a toughie. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. So now I'm sideways against the wall. I'm going to place one hand on the wall with the band, and I'm going to reach the other hand overhead. I'm going to tilt my hips away, so I'm making a C with my body, getting that big side body stretch, the side of the body that's furthest away from the wall. And then I'm going to lower everything, or this hand down to the side. This hand stays planted against the wall. Big side stretch. Bring the arm back down. So again, this one is more of a stretchy one again. Big side stretch. Stretching all the way into the top of those hips. Side of the low back even a little bit. Side of the rib cage. Good. 2 more. We're going to pause in that little C curve. Choke up on the band again. Elbow is diagonally facing up towards the ceiling. Relax those shoulders a little bit. And we're going to extend at the elbow, working the triceps. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go ahead and switch sides. So go ahead and do your C curve, and then come bring the arm down. C curve, and arm down. Tilt the hips away, get that stretch in the side body. Bring the arm down. Tilt the hips away, bring the arm down. Now this one I'm getting a little bit of strengthening too as I come down, because I'm getting a little resistance in the band. Two more. pause here, choke up on the band, elbow leads, extend at that elbow for 10. I'm gonna face this way. Stay on your side. 9, 8, just in case you need to see what that looked like. You can bring this arm down a little bit if you want more resistance. This arm that's on the wall. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay. Next, facing the wall now. Palms are facing the wall. I have my hands on kind of either side. I'm gonna walk up just a little bit closer to the wall. I'm gonna do a stretch and then reach the band overhead. So I'm really getting that upper back into an extension. I'm actually gonna bring my head with it too and down. So I'm gonna reach overhead, extend my upper back. Try to really get that extension in the upper back. I'm not gonna focus too much on extending through my low back. We're only gonna do 5 of these ones because we kind of already did these ones. I'm gonna bring the band behind me and get a little bit more into the front of my shoulder and my pecs. So I'm lifting the band away from my body, straight elbows. Just do 5 of those ones. That one I feel those muscles working too. Okay, now we're really getting into muscles. One more time, okay? So now I choke up on the band a little bit, palms are facing the wall. I'm going to side step with my hands and my legs along the wall just a little bit. I did about 4 or 5 steps, and then I'm gonna switch directions and go the other way. If you don't have room, you can just stay in place and just go side to side with those arms. Okay, go ahead and keep walking. We'll go down 1 more, and then go down the other way. Okay, this time I will have you pause, and we will do a little wall clock. So pretend like there is a clock on the wall, a hand clock, and you're going to reach up to 2 o'clock with one hand, with 10 o'clock with the other hand. 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So it's at a diagonal position up overhead, okay? 2 o'clock. You might have to kind of wrap these around your hands a little bit, make it a little easier for your grip. Good. Almost done. These ones are hard. Good, last 2. We're going to finish with a little wall push-up. Okay, so first I'm actually gonna do a serratus anterior press. So I'm pushing, my elbows stay straight. I'm rounding kind of my shoulder blades and pushing my shoulder blades apart. So I'm not actually rounding, I'm pushing through my shoulder blades, and then they're kind of coming together. Shoulder blades go apart, come together. So it's called protraction at your shoulder blades. So we're working these muscles called your serratus anterior that help stabilize your shoulder. We're also getting some movement through our shoulder blades, which is important for good shoulder function. So my body's straight, okay? Again, I'm not rounding like this. My shoulder blades are just coming apart and then retracting back together. Protraction, retraction. Let's do 3 more. 2. Let's hold a protracted position, and let's just do 10 little baby push-ups. 9. You can do this. This is the last one. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job.